Hey, Collective Boo Boo, this is Alex, and I'm here to bring you another collective reading. If you guys want to follow me, I'm on Instagram at im.alex.angel, and I don't post a whole lot, but that's about to change. Plus, I have a couple of t-shirts that are available there, and I'll be posting more products too. But yeah, if you have Instagram and you want to see the zaniness of your girl, head on over and follow me. Let's see what the universe has for you. I'm looking outside, looking at my car. Hey, yay, Queen Mamas. Yeah, baby. We got Capricorn, Sag. We have Cancer here. Hey, Gemini and Virgo. Hi, boo. How y'all doing? A lot of you guys are focusing on your coin and your coins and your independence. I'm hearing for a lot of you guys, you want to move out, right? This could be move out from a mate or spouse. This could be move out from parents. This could be any kind of move out. Move out from your dorm. Move out from roommates. But I feel like a lot of you guys have money on your mind and your mind on your money. Yes, baby. You got the Knight of Swords. Okay. Oh. Okay, let me put the rest of these cards out. Thank you, universe, because you gave me 3 at a time. Let me put the rest of these cards out because I just got a dramatic storyline. Yes, Pentacles. Come on, baby. We could use some Pentacles. Queen of Wands. Okay. 6 of Wands. This is going to be a good reading. So the Knight of Swords with the Queen of Pentacles, right? I feel like this is always like my primary energy. I've been finding, especially lately with my readings, this card here is like representing you or your situation in total. So with the Queen of Pentacles, I feel like a lot of you guys are focusing and concentrating on you, your self-care, your well-being, your money, your financial status, your materialism, your house. It's all about the coins right now for a lot of you guys, right? Now this Knight of Swords, for me with this Queen of Pentacles, this Knight of Swords almost kind of represents interference, right? Like somebody in your ear, somebody, they're saying bum investors. So be careful about investing your money for a lot of you guys, right? Beware of and look out for scams. I don't know, for some reason that Knight of Swords, I'm hearing somebody wants to cut you out. And to me, I interpret that as they want to cut of your money and your profits and your status. So beware of people who are with you or wanting to talk to you just because, you know, you're the Queen of Pentacles and they just want to know your name and say, hey, you know, I know the Queen of Pentacles. We go back like chicken and collard green. Be careful about this Knight of Swords. I don't like this energy right now. Okay, that's why I always tell you guys I don't read reversals because the energy is going to come off the card for me anyway. I'm hitting my tripod. Okay, so beware of, again, people who are trying to deplete your money, cut into your money, reroute and sway and try to pull your money away from you is what I'm getting. 6 of Pentacles and the Temperance. Yeah, look at that. Wow, I didn't even look over. I promise you guys. I was just focused right here. Yeah, this is it right here. Right? Temper your giving. Temper, be mindful of who you're giving to and the causes you're giving to, and manage your giving effectively is what I heard. Right? There are a lot of people struggling right now. This is what it is. A lot of people are coming to you for money. Yeah. A lot of people have their hands out. You know what I mean? But angels are saying now they're there, because I feel like a lot of people who have their hands out, to an extent, they never fill your hand. Not that you would ever have your hand out because you're the Queen of Pentacles, but it's almost like there's no reciprocity or you know, the giving is only one way. That's the only way I could say that, right? With the Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands, some of you guys are struggling right now for money. You know, that would make sense for those of you, as an example, who are working on your money and you're trying to build your money and build your materialism and build your status. You're struggling right now. You have a lot of bills. You have a lot of people that you are paying money out to, and you need this new financial beginning of the Ace of Pentacles. But angels just also said to me too, manage your money, budget your money, look at your expenses a lot better, because I do kind of feel like for a lot of you guys, you're throwing money away. Now the Knight of Swords makes sense, because it's almost like, you know, you may not be paying your mom's rent or your little sister's rent, but you may have like a $3,000 bag collection or shoe collection, right? And to an extent, either this is you struggling, and I haven't gotten here. I see kids here, right? But either this is you struggling, right? As in your expenses are more than your income, which is backwards. That means you're living above your means. So I do kind of feel this Ten of Wands is saying, you know what? You need to cut away some of your monthly spending. Now that makes sense. The other message still applies too, because this is general. I'm reading for a bunch of y'all, so each message may resonate with a different person. Okay? I mean, you guys are all stars right now, so you should know this. You got another 6. You got 666. Yeah. Okay. 666, 18. That's 9, which represents fulfillment. Yeah. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, the reason why this reading is coming up is, oh, I'm sorry, you got 4 6s, 24, which is 6. Wow, incredible. Which is, yeah, you are on the verge of, you're on the verge of managing your money better, thinking about your financial future more than you've ever been. You do have, angels just said to me, some sort of guilty pleasure. Don't ask me how I got that from the Queen of Cups, but I feel like you do have some sort of guilty pleasure. Angels are also saying to me too, emotional spending that you guys need to get under control. That makes sense. That's where, yeah. Okay. This is turning out to be a different reading, but I love it. Queen of Wands and the 6 of Cups. Angels are saying some of you guys are trying to compensate for the things you didn't have when you were a kid. Wow. I feel like that depicts your entire all of your spending habits and your relationships with money. This is a very specific reading for very specific people, right? About how you manage your money, who you give your money to. Yeah, basically how you manage your money, as in money going out and money coming back in. Right? Because here's money going out. This is money coming back in. Right? So you give it out, you give it away. But when it comes in, you got all of these expenses that you have to pay for. Wow. And at the Queen of Pentacles, a lot of you guys, that's what angels are saying. You are aspiring to get to this level and to get to this status, but it first requires for you to get your spending habits, or however you manage your money, it first requires you to get that in order. Yeah, a lot of you guys, yeah, you do emotional spend, by the way. You do need to get that under control. With the 6 of Wands and then the Magician, that's what you guys are working on now. That's amazing, right? That's amazing, because the Magician, look at this, that just fell out. Let go. Yep. So it's the psychology of how you spend your money, or the relationship you have with money, or what money means to you. And it stems from your childhood. But with that Magician there in the 6 of Wands, right? 6 of Wands represents victory. You see her throwing her hands up like, all right, I made it. I'm here, right? I'm in the limelight. I've achieved this status. But for a lot of you guys, it's not going to come easy. You're going to have to finagle and be frugal and be cheap and just downright. I said in one of my other, I think it was a Scorpio reading, that Damon John book. The Power of Broke, which is basically try to do and live out your dreams, or basically anything that you want to do. Instead of throwing money at it, try to act like you ain't got no money, or a lot of you don't have money. So try to figure out how to get it done, even though you don't have enough money and you don't have the money that you need. Basically what happens in that case is you become more creative, right? Yeah, if you want to take a trip to Paris next year, how am I going to do that? Well, you know what? My job, my job is not going to be enough to pay for the trip, Alex. But you know what? You love to do hair, or you love to do makeup, or you love to do nails. Go get you a side hustle and create you a Paris fund, right? Instead of trying to take what you already have and squeeze more out of it. Just a little financial advice there. But yeah, this let go is kind of break the pattern from your childhood on how you spend money. Is it emotional spending? Did you grow up poor? So now you got, like, you live in a mansion and you got like a duck and, you know, a lion for pets. And yeah, your expenses. Take a look at your expenses, right? No resistance. Angels just said to me, for a lot of you guys, I'm hearing, no, Alex, I get this stuff, like, this is what I deserve. This is what I do for myself. Baby, I'm not talking about that. That's self-care. Okay, so if you do have a duck and that's your emotional pet support animal, baby, go get you some duck food. I don't give a good goddamn. This is specific to those who to an extent are robbing Peter to pay Paul. And that just means, again, you're living above your means. Okay. Queen of Pentacles, for those of you guys who are already here, yeah, you could look at your money, right? Because the millionaire mentality is the more I put in the bank, right? Millionaire, billionaire mentality is I have multiple streams of income coming in. Joe Torre. And then also at the same time, my wealth is not based on what I have. It's based on what I have in the bank, cash on hand, my property, my assets, not, you know, the diamond earrings you bought. Okay. Sorry. This is Alex's Healing Tarot. So again, if y'all just need yes or no answers, go on and click off the video now and go on and talk to somebody else. Recovery. Yeah, it's time, baby. It's time. It's time for you to get your spending habits in order, right? It's time for you to prepare for victory and success, right? In other words, work on the emotional part. Like, do you emotionally eat? Do you emotionally spend? Do you emotionally, you know, go out to the club? Do people still go out to clubs? Anyway, do you go out and buy drinks and pop bottles and this, that, or the other because that makes you feel loved and like a celebrity and like people care about you and it provides you with some sort of emotional rush? Baby, y'all got to get that in order. Y'all got to get that in order, right? Because to an extent, this Queen of Wands, right? You got 3 queens here and you got 4 sixes. So that kind of says to me that you have to change your path. You have to change your habits, right? In other words, you cannot continue like you've been continuing, like you've been doing. You've got to break this pattern of splurging to an extent, not having anything to show for it or even show for your life. And I've known people like that. I don't keep people like that in my life. Not because of their spending habits. It's not that. It's other factors. But I've known people who any money that they get, they just spend it right away. And these are parents, like people with kids. And I'm like, well, what are you leaving behind for your kids? They'll be all right. They'll just get the insurance money. And I'm like, wow. Like, wow. Maybe that's just me, a different parent, different person, different financial goals, right? But, you know, for those who it resonates with, who needs this information, you know, hopefully it helps. There it is. Confirmation. Choose a new direction. I just finished saying you can't keep this up, right? Because you got 3 queens on the table, right? You're of that queen status. You got Aries here. You got Cancer. You got Capricorn. Like I said, Sagittarius. And then you have Gemini and Virgo. So everybody's pretty much represented here on the table, right? You got water, earth, fire. And this is Capricorn, or Knight of Swords. Excuse me, not Capricorn, Gemini. My bad, y'all. My bad. So yeah, you do have everybody represented here. And I do kind of feel, especially with the queen status, that just kind of says to me, yeah, you guys may need to start looking at your financial future just a little bit more, look at it a little bit more seriously and, prioritize it a little bit more. Communication is key. Communication is not just verbal or electronic, but communication is also what you're giving out to the universe. What messages are you transmitting to the universe? What energy are you putting out there when it comes to your finances? What are you teaching your children? Ooh, that's a huge one. What are you teaching your children? I remember when my kids were smaller and I would see people like with Jordans on little babies, and I'm like, the baby can't even walk yet. Like, what use are they going to make for those Jordans? I never. First of all, to me, it was like my kids' sneakers could not be more expensive than mine. And this little dude can't even walk. But again, that's just me. That's just me. Right? Like, me and the angels just said to me too, it's all about perception. They wanted to create the air or the perception that they were wealthy. Baby, if first of all, they don't control or own the perception, it is the person, right, who's viewing them who owns the perception. And I promise you, if I see you and your little less than 1-year-old has a pair of Jordans or Balenciagas or whatever the case is, first of all, if you ain't Beyonce, right, I'm going to look at you sideways. If you Beyonce, I'm like, okay, that's your financial class, that's your status, that's what y'all do. But if you Fred from the hood or the block or Fred from corporate and your little 8-month-old has like these $1,000 shoes on or $250 shoes on, the perception I'm going to have is little Ray Ray's dad is a damn idiot. Excuse me. Or it has different financial goals maybe than most other people. Or does not have any financial goals. Anyway, moving on. Boy, y'all know I love my Moonology cards. Your dreams need a practical plan. You got 3 queens on the table. That baby, when it comes to practicality, Capricorn sitting there as a Queen of Pentacles, very much practical. That Queen of Pentacles is the practical. Okay? Be bold and make the first move. You got to start from somewhere. You do. Okay? Last card. Come on, baby. Hold your vision. Get serious about it. Prioritize it. Because I promise you, one of the things that just broke me to pieces was picturing me passing away and my son having to move out of the house he grew up in and the only home he's known. That broke me down. So on one hand, he's mourning my passing. And then on the other hand, he's got to leave the only home he knows. Where is he going after that? Right? That fucked me up. Okay? A chick has life insurance, y'all know I'm in the process of paying down my house, and my house ain't cheap, right? But that's my new goal because I'm thinking about the generation I'm leaving behind. Now, by the way, I plan on outliving him. I plan on being like plan on living to be like around 136. Don't judge me. But yeah, that's just, again, me. So hopefully this reading helped. I know it's very serious, but again, we can't always talk about love and relationships and dudes and chicks. Like, that's not me. That's not my channel. So let me know if this resonates. Let me know if it helped. Let me know if you learned anything. Let me know if it inspired you. Yeah, leave me a comment, because remember, guys, we're all in this together. So you might have learned something here today from a freaking tarot reading, right? Imagine if you post something, there may be financial advisors out there. I'm so sure that they are. There may be accountants out there. There may be insurance brokers out there. Like, don't ever be afraid to just kind of take a little chance to expose a part of your story. Because number one, you'll never know, and I see it all the time. I promise you, there are gangs of people out there who have your same story. But then also too, there are also gangs of people out there who were in your situation and made it out of your situation, right? So again, don't ever be afraid to keep your story, to keep your truth, to keep your honesty, to keep your light to yourself. Spread it out. That's why God gave it to all of us. Okay? So yeah, all right. We had some church on Thursday. Collective, I love you so much. Sorry for the chitter chatter, but hey, it's who I am. Love you guys. Bye. Oh, don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you're interested in a personal email, go to the About section of my channel. My contact details are out there. If you send me an email, right, you're going to get an auto-generated email that's going to give you instructions on how to book a reading. You need to send me those details back so I can schedule you. All right, babies. Love you. Bye.